Hi, my magical gangsters. How we doing today? Welcome to another edition where I'll be your host, Gangsta Magician himself, here to deliver you your message. All right, because it's time for you to get your message. All right, that's what it's all about. It's all about you getting your message. It's what I love to do because I do what I love. And I love what I do. And the cat says, "What do you say? Oh, what do you know? What do you hear? What do you know?" I said, "Brother, relax. I mean, we just started the show. I mean, come on." RJ and Michael said, "Yeah, come on, Cat. We get you in like the second half of the introductions." So, this Cat always wants to be a big shot here. All right, but RJ and Michael said, "Don't worry about it. Everybody wants something, for nothing, right, Cat?" Nah, Cat's all right with us. That Cat, he's all right. He's the best, actually. He said, "Man, he's so friendly, though. Look at him. He's so friendly." Yes, he is, and that's why we're going to keep balancing our chakras here with, because what's meant for us will always find us when we have our chakras cleared and aligned. And that's what we're going to have to maintain that. Just don't do it once and then expect it to, it's like, it's got maintenance. That's what it comes down to. It's a maintenance plan you're on. Nobody could scramble our frequency, that's for sure. So why don't we get going? Enough of this nonsense. Let's get going into what's happening. I just got these cards actually, but I did use them for my members one. The first. My members get the first. They get everything. I love them. They're the best. So what else we got here? Oh yeah, let's do the little thing. See what this revolves around. To me revolving around. It was hard to get for a second. The Emperor, yes, okay. So let's see what's going on with this Emperor here. We have this Emperor. Perhaps there's something more to it. So why don't we get going and see what's happening here? See what this Emperor is all about. Got my little trusty daggers here. It's my spiritual shank, my spiritual selenite shank. My dagger. I whittled this while I was in spiritual jail. Yes, I did. All right. And this one was given to me. This was a gift. Okay, but they must have thought I was a little smaller than that because it's hard for me. Nothing I can do with that. I got to get a bigger one. So, bigger one. Sometimes bigger is better. I don't know. So why don't we get going? Why don't we see what we're working with? Please and thank you. What is in the energy here? God, please and thank you for my magical gangsters. Seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. Our favorites. So what do we got? Please and thank you. Alright, so yeah, of course you are. You're just full. You're pure, you're innocent, you have new beginnings here. Okay, it says the fool advises you to follow your heart, but alert to the risk ahead and accept what is happening instead of controlling it. It's like, go with the flow, brother. Let's go with the flow. You can't force it. What's meant to happen is going to happen. So it's like, no need to even, waste energy. It's like swimming. No need to swim upstream. This is what your counterpart likes to say. They said they didn't want to swim upstream to be with you. They said that's not fair. But it doesn't seem too fair what's happening here either way. But whatever. These people were never going to stop trying to block you. That's the thing, no matter what happens. So, say for instance, this person chose you and blah blah blah, and told these people, I don't care what you say. You know what I mean? Just basically, I'm gonna do what I want. Blah 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 blah. They could have done that, but they didn't. But even if they did do that, these people would have just continued to put the doubt in this person. This person would have started questioning themselves eventually. They would have started to resent you. They would have said you took them from everything. You made them lose everything, and then eventually they would go back and have to beg for whatever happens. And then the whole scenario would start, the separation would go from there instead of how it went this time. So maybe it's like it's better it didn't get that far. Because that could have really hurt. Imagine you were with this person and then they all of a sudden just ditched you. I know that's what happened, but just imagine like if it was like, people made them pick between them and you, and then they picked you, and then, everything was, still all this karma that needed to be. These people were still there. You didn't have the power that you have now. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, really, come on. That's why this full energy, these new beginnings are here, because you're just going with the flow. It's like whatever is going to happen is going to happen. It's already written. Okay, and that's why this hangman's here, because you're forcing people to see this, how this is. Okay, maybe you're looking at things. A hangman indicates a lack of independent action. Maybe somebody's stuck. Okay, maybe you're stuck that you can't understand how powerful you are. All right, because you're waiting for delays and bottlenecks. It all represents a willingness to sacrifice emotionally without expecting anything in return. It's like everything you do, you can't expect anything. You can't expect, oh, well, I'm going to go be a gangster magician. I'm going to be, get all this money and blah, blah, blah. No, it's like, that's not what this is all about. It's like you have to do the right things for the right reasons. I do this because I know the better you get, the better I get. So that's my thought. The better you get, the better I get. So we both carry each other up there. We're like two crabs in a bucket. Instead of pulling each other down, we're crabbing each other up, And that's why, we're going to change that crabs in a bucket thing. Crabs are going to start working together now. The crabs are working together. No more against each other. No more being all alone, hiding in whatever the fuck we do. All right, so what else? You just got this fool and this hangman here. I mean, hangman, could also be seeing things from different perspectives, people being enlightened, somebody being stuck, somebody, stuck like with their, like they don't want to change their thought process. I don't know, but there is new beginnings here. So maybe somebody is seeing things the way they should. Because why? Because you're just Nine of Pentacles. That's why. Because you don't need anybody. That's why you got this new beginning. Because they needed you to need people. It's like you had to be like, not have no money, you had to be down and out. I'm not saying you got all this money, I'm just saying, but the fact is you don't really, know how to make it work without, breaking the bank, and you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks anyway. You told the one guy, you should stick that money up your fucking ass, all right? That don't make you nothing. Take the money away from you, and what do you got? Nothing. Okay, you told that guy, you said, listen, brother, I could walk around with no money and still have more respect than that motherfucker with money. Okay, so what's that tell you? All right, and these people, they know that. They know that there's nothing they could do, that you have more power without anything. Without even trying, you are too. That's the best part. You're not even trying here. This Nine of Pentacles suggests success, confidence, sufficient financial security, self-sufficiency, financial freedom, and financial independence. Yes, you're getting there. This is where this new beginning, this is how you're getting there. I mean, forcing people to see that this is what you are. You're not no hanger-oner. You're the real deal. And whoever passed on you, they're regretting that right now. Okay, why? Because you're being seen as this Queen of Pentacles. That's why. Look, this is what this Nine of Pentacles is. Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is endowed with great awareness and energy to solve problems. She attaches great importance to the quality of life and lives safely and comfortably. They don't need nobody. They can take care of themselves. They take care of everybody else. This is what this King of Pentacles wish come true was. All right, you becoming this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, because now they're going to bring you this Ace of Pentacles. These energies are going to come to you. You'll see. They have to. It's what it is. It's what your energy is. That's why there's this new Fool here. That's why there's new energy here. New beginnings. You stay pure and innocent. You didn't go bad. You didn't, become like a sex demon. You didn't do nothing. You just stayed. You just went with you just did what you had to do. So what else? All right, like I just said, this King of Pentacles, who is going to King of Pentacles bring you this Ace of Pentacles. I love that. I just picked out Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I just said the King of Pentacles wish come true is this Queen of Pentacles, who's the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. The King of Pentacles represents a person who tends to be mature in his attitude towards material things and wealth, and is a successful person with status and position. And they know your value. They see your value. They see you don't need them. They see you don't need them. This person has always been dealing with people that, they were predictable. You were not predictable. So this is what really turns this person on, they said about you. They say you're not predictable. They say they can't They can't, because this person knows how to predict like other people. They know what they're doing. They've dealt with so many different people, and they've been groomed to be this way. And you just had to do this all by yourself. So it's like two different things. I mean, but this person still has the right state of mind. They know what the right energy is. They still, even though they were surrounded by demons to themselves, they still know the right thing. All right. And look, Eight of Wands are quickly happening here. So things are rapidly moving here. All right. Very quickly, a little faster than these people thought. So this is a nice little spread here. So the formation of the Eight of Wands refers to the events that unfold quickly, where energy is full and everything is done more smoothly with passion. And that's why this King of Pentacles is here, okay? With you, this Queen of Pentacles, who's a Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps both of you are Nine of Pentacles. You both don't need anybody, all right? And there's this new beginning here with this Fool energy. Advise you to follow your heart, but you'll be alert to the risk ahead. So, yeah, don't just jump into anything, but I don't think that I don't think this person would trick you or wants to trick you. Especially you being the wish coach, there would be nothing they get it. Like, they're not going to get none out of this. Okay, you proved yourself. You don't have nothing to prove. It says this Hangman indicates a lack of independent action, waiting for delays and bottlenecks. It also represents a willingness to sacrifice emotionally without expecting anything in return. Maybe that's what this King of Pentacles is. Always expect something in return, because that's how the business world is. But now they're starting to see the more you give, the more you get, and that's rapidly approaching here. So yeah, I like the start of that. I mean, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Hangman. What was the other one? Oh, Fool. I mean, so this is all good things. All good things. At the end of the day, I mean, so I like that. So that starts off with good energy. I mean, I had this Palo Santo. I already clean these cards up though, so they're already been. So why don't we elaborate further? See more. Let's dig a little deeper. You always know that there's somebody's trying to fuck with your bullshit. They don't want nothing's ever going to be easy for you, but nothing ever good came easy. Okay, because if it came too easy, then you wouldn't want it. You would be like, this ain't worth it. You would get tired of it. You're like on the advanced level. Your energy's advanced. You passed all the other levels. You're in the secret levels now. Now we're in the secret level. We're trying to figure it out. They don't give us hints no more. But it is what it is. Most people never even get here. I mean, think about it. Why do you think you're getting this knowledge? Why? Because you passed your test, or at least you're about to. I just feel things are working out for you, though. I feel like your luck's improving. All right, so why don't we get going here, God, please and thank you. What do we got? What is working? What are we working with? Please and thank you. The energy, we're going to start eating salmon, rice, and beans, okay? So make that be your, try to incorporate that into your diet. Maybe drink some, get like a zero water filter thing, and make sure your water has, try to cut down the fluoride and the microplastics. And I think everything's going to work right out for you. So, all right, why don't we get going, please and thank you. No more talk. I will give you, I got a lot of good life advice, though. So what are we working with here, God, please and thank you? What are we working with? What's going on here in this energy, please? Let us find out what we need to work on, what we need to, avoid, what we need to take out, what we need to, just always know. We just like to just know. We don't focus on it. It's just nice to know. It's like, if we see, maybe some ants over there, you're not gonna focus too much on it. We're just gonna, get rid of it real fast. Good thing we've seen it, so it's like, or maybe it could have got bigger. That's why it's like, this is the whole point of this. Like, it's like, we see these things so they don't get bigger. So there's not, infestation in your energy. So that's why we do it. It's not like how some people, they want to sell you on, the negativity. I try to sell you on the positivity of it, but negativity sells. So I try to sell you on the positive of how, we identify and how we clear and how we eliminate and how we keep it clear. I mean, that's my my gig. I'm not going to sit here and get you all whatever it is, because that's the trick a lot of them like to do. They like to get you all involved with something and then not let you know, and then make you gotta go pay something to go see. But it's like, yeah, everybody wants to get paid, but it depends on how you do it. Don't hold no cliffhangers on people. Not in this game, not in the tarot game. Maybe if you're gonna go fucking do a sitcom or something, you know, then maybe yeah, you could do that. But when you're doing this, that's you know, playing with people's, you know, emotions, and I don't like that. Gangsta magician never did that to you. You know it. That's why you're here with them. That's why you love them. Never, ever. But there's still a lot of good people, and there's always going to be a couple bad apples, but there's always a lot of good people, too. So I'm not saying everybody. There's a lot of good people. You know who's good. You know, I don't got to tell you. I don't really know anymore, but I used to. So, yeah, what do we got? What do we understand here? What do we need? Actually, I got to focus on myself. If I don't, then what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? So, what else can I do? You know, what's in the energy? Let's get going here, please, and thank you. I don't know where I went with that, but went in left field there. So let's get going, please. All right, so there's a Knight of Wands in reverse energy here. So the Knight of Wands reversed indicates a strong desire for change and transformation, but will be impulsive and irrational when things go wrong. Okay, so this is somebody who's like, you know, they lack courage. This is somebody who, as long as everything's going okay with them, then everything's like they'll come off, whatever. But once something, you know, gets wrong, then this person really shows how they are. So like it says, they will be impulsive. They'll start making, you know, bad decisions. They'll start talking a little differently. You'll start to see their real colors. They'll start saying maybe racial slurs. Like this person starts to show very clearly what they're all about. They're not the humanitarian that they make themselves out to be. But you knew that was going to be seen. Why? Because you're just Queen of Cups. You're the real Queen of Cups. This is what this person likes to present themselves, like they're this Queen of Cups, that they're this caring, nurturing person, but they're a drainer, an energy vampire. And they were cloaking your Queen of Cups energy. And now they're in Knight of Wands in reverse energy, though. And you're sitting here not even around, you're in your Queen of Pentacles. You don't care what this person says. You know what's going to happen with them. Nobody listening to them. Maybe at one time people might have listened to them. You might not even know this person. Okay, so remember, this is a collective, you know, energies. A lot of it, it's all similar. It's all different timelines too. So, but this is somebody who knows you. They know your energy, and they're really, really trying to keep you at arm's length here, much farther actually, but you're not even paying attention to this person. This person's like thinks you're paying attention to them or something. So they're like, actually what they're doing is they're trying to say all this stuff on social media about, like, not about you, it's like indirectly, but you know that they're talking about you. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's if you were looking at it. You're not. You don't care what this fucking idiot says. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, this person, they're too focused on you. Well, you were supposed to be visible and invisible at the same time. Like, they were supposed to see you visibly, you know, down and out. Okay, that was in tune, was going to make you appear visible to your counterpart. That was what they anticipated, that you would have never gotten back and been on the level that your counterpart would have wanted you to be. You know, if you weren't there then, you'll never get back. That's what they thought. But now you're like a phoenix, and now you're more desirable than ever. More than ever. Okay, and who is this Knight of Wands reverse energy? They're a star in reverse. Okay, this is trying, like I said, they're cloaking your energy. The reversal of the star indicates a lack of confidence in oneself, a lack of trust in others, a lack of balance between ideals and reality, and disillusionment. Anybody who is willing to do what this person was willing to do is in delusion. Okay, because look, there's a lack of confidence in oneself. If you have confidence in yourself, you're not going to be doing stuff like this. You're not going to be trying to steal other people's energy. You're not going to be trying to replace people and their divine unions and try to ruin them. This person really thought that they were like they were going to get this medal or something after this whole thing. They really thought like they were going to be really congratulated. Like, this devil really made it like, you know, like that things were really going to work out for them after this. Like, this person was really going to, you know, hit the next level. And now people are like, wait a second. Didn't you supposed to get rid of that person? Why are they back? Why are they better than ever now? What's going on? Look, they have an Ace of Cups there too. People see you're having Ace of Cups coming because you're also a Nine of Cups. You're a wish come true and you're getting your wish come true. Somebody's going to bring this in. I mean, I'm not just saying just anybody. I'm just saying somebody's going to match your energy and you're just going to one day just walk into and you're going to say, wow, like I can't believe that actually happened. It always happens like that. You can't go looking for it. It already happened, whatever happened. Now, if something happens and blah, 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 it's going to be like this person's just going to pop out of nowhere or something. I don't know, jump on your back or something. Chase after your plane. Something's going to happen here. So just know that, your counterpart's not going to just go away. I mean, they're half your energy. So, whatever. So this person thought they were going to come in here. They thought they were going to replace you. You knew this wasn't going to happen. You knew all this. I mean, it wasn't really any doubt here. Wow, look at that, 20 minutes. I've been really going long on videos lately. I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. Maybe I just talk too much. Maybe I'm becoming like one of those people. I want to hear myself talk. I don't know. But usually I figure if I could get the message, that's really what it comes down to. Because I'm here to deliver you your message. All right, so what else? We got the Star in reverse, there's Knight of Wands in reverse. That tells me exactly. That's pretty much confirmation to me of what this is. Okay, and look, this person thought they were going to come in here and they were going to replace you in this Four of Wands. They were going to take your happy home, your milestone, what was meant for you. And perhaps they did, okay? And that was only temporary because this is your energy, this Four of Wands. This is what you want. This is what you're going to get. They're not going to come take it and you lose it. Everything's new is going to come. It's going to be even better. That's what you got to remember. The Four of Wands suggests a stable, calm home life or work environment. It represents a good start, and teamwork is the key to goal and achievement. You just got to just believe. I mean, you can't believe that, you're always going to be, you can't feel sorry for yourself. I mean, even though I know that it's tough, trust me, I've been through it. Believe me. Okay, but I just don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I want people to look at me and say, "Wow, look at that motherfucker came right back." But that is what you should. You shouldn't want somebody to say, "Oh," because when people feel sorry for you, that's a low energy. That's a low vibration. So we're never going to look for sympathy here, all right? Because these people, they're headed to the Five of Pentacles. This is what they wished upon you. They wished this on you. Perhaps you were in it. I mean, a lot of us have been in it. But a lot of things is that a lot of us come back from this. Things that were meant to break you, you come back from. That is the amazing thing here for you. That is what shows who's who. Why would God be here with you? These people, they didn't have a long-term view. They didn't look forward. Okay, they were really living in the past here. It's just a group of jerk-offs that want to keep things the way it were. That's all this was. Come on. Stop it. Who you think you're dealing with? As we thought, who you think you're dealing with? We already got you. We already know. Okay? Gangsta Magician, his Neptune is directly on the fucking galactic center. So it's like this is stuff that I'm just learning, okay? It's like galactic center. Okay, that's where my Neptune is directly on. Ain't that something? And then I got my Black Moon Lilith right on the world axis in Capricorn. These are certain things like little parts of your thing. Then I have Jupiter. It's direct, stationary direct, 0 degrees right in Scorpio. You know the rarity of that? So these are things that I wasn't even aware of exactly because I didn't know until I started to start studying a little bit to learn more. So yeah, I could now with the birth chart, now I'm like, if you thought I was decent before, wow. I mean, the information I have now is, I could give you, but it's a lot of work though, man. It's a lot of work. Because once you start digging, it's like, next thing you know, hours are gone. You're like, whoa, but it's like, that's good because you're absorbing. So look, there's a 6 of Cups here. People are now nostalgic towards you, okay? They're looking back. There was good memories here with you. Somehow or another, you just got, I don't know, you never hurt nobody. You never did nothing to nobody. That's why you're not getting this karma. You already served your karma. You already went through this. These people want to project more onto you. This already happened. They're trying to make the same thing happen again. It's not going to work, especially the way you are now. It could have worked before because you didn't know any of this. Now you're like, come on, I know what's happening here. When is this going to end? All right, so either do something, either be about it. All right, so let's talk about it, be about it. That's what we're telling these people. If you're gonna do something, do it. If not, then get the fuck out of the way. I mean, that's not asking too much. So we got this 4 of Wands here, so this is a good thing. This person's gonna be unable to block this because it's here. They thought that they were gonna just like, and you were gonna be watching from like the fucking sidelines from the streets, like, they took my life, I was supposed to. This is what they wanted, that you were gonna be like just saying crazy things online, that they were just gonna say you were harassing them and put you in jail. That's really what they wanted to happen here, but you didn't give it to them. You said, nah, I gave you enough. You're not getting no more of that. Okay, you said, brother, 5 of Swords, you want to win at all cost? Well, guess what? Winning at all cost really cost these people, okay, trying to stop you getting this 4 of Wands. The 5 of Swords means arguments, conflicts, and losses. Win at all cost, and a bitter victory after an argument will win the game, but lose the relationship. You know, and it's like these people, not even saying it was any type of relationship here, but these people were willing to do anything. When you're willing to do anything to beat another person, that tells me something, you know, especially if you're willing to do anything. And it's like anything evil, too, these people are willing to do. They were willing to do anything to stop you from being this Queen of Wands. They really hated the fact that you were the sexy-ass Queen of Wands. They really hated that. They hated you were confident and enthused. They said they don't understand why you think that you just, like, who do you think you are is what they're trying to say. How do you think you're a Queen of Pentacles? It's in your imagination, they're saying. And we say, yeah, whatever. Think what you like. That's fine. Believe whatever you like. We're going to believe what we like. We're going to believe we are this Queen of Pentacles. You could believe that we're not. We don't care what these people say. Not what they think doesn't matter. Okay, you got the spiritual authority here. All right, so winning at all costs really cost the Star in reverse. So what else do we need to know with this person? I mean, obviously they had to revolve around your 4 of Wands here. I mean, that Emperor we seen at the beginning. We had this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You're here as this Queen of Wands. You know, you show your face. You're being seen, but you're not out and about here. You don't have to be. But people know you're around. So what do we need to know? I mean, what's going on with this 4 of Wands? All right, this 4 of Wands is part of your 9 of Cups, your wish come true, because you are 9 of Cups. I said that, I believe earlier. You are this wish come true. I say this all the time. Getting your wish come true. The 9 of Cups is also known as a dream come true, which means that the person's wishes will most likely come true either spiritually or materially. I mean, come on, it's an illusionary, beautiful scene. That's what this comes down to. You deserve this. This is what you want. This is really your wish come true, this 4 of Wands. You just want that happy home, that stable life. I mean, you just want to be with, you know, not have to worry about it, not have to look over your shoulder, not have to, you know, feel like you just want to trust. You just want to know you're in a good place. And so do I, and we're gonna go. We're gonna get there. I already got a bunch of tickets for us. I got a big bus and everything. We're gonna go. So just hang in there. You're 9 of Cups. You're gonna get that wish come true. Not only are you 9 of Cups, but you're a 9 of Wands. Okay, you're very brave. You're very courageous. You know stood your ground here against the Star in reverse. They thought they were gonna come in here, take your Star energy, and replace you, and you were just gonna take it. Take it in, you know what? But you said, no, winning at all cost, okay? You said, oh, you want to win at all cost, do you? And then then you gave an open hand smack, and you kicked the Star in her ass, and you chased him out of here, and you said, winning at all cost. Really cost you, didn't it? Okay, and then you laughed. Then you did a funny laugh. And now this 4 of Wands is here, and you're sitting here in this 9 of Cups, okay, getting your wish come true, being seen as brave and courageous because you chased this fucking Star in reverse out of here, stood your ground, they fucking sucker punched you, or whatever they did. They did some sneak attack here, but you recovered. So what else do we need to know? Okay, so look, this World in reverse here is that the Star in reverse, they wanted to keep things the way they were, all right? So they wanted to keep the cycle going, because this worked for them in the past. This is a very evil person, okay, that's willing to do like energy manipulation, willing to do all types, willing to win at all costs, okay? And they were willing to do anything to keep this going. They didn't want to be seen for what they really are, but it's like this has to come out. There's no way around it. Nobody's going to protect this person. They're not worth anything. They're worth fucking trash, okay? And you having this temperance energy, being so balanced, not rolling around in the mud with the star in reverse, not saying like that's what they wanted. They wanted you to attack them so that they could, get sympathy, but you're acting like you don't even see this person, which I don't even think you do. But your spirit team does, and they're not happy with what this person's doing. This is why you're not seeing a lot of this stuff. You're feeling it. It's happening but it's all a matter. It's just, please, you just gotta trust me here. I'm getting some good stuff here, and it's all gonna go the right way. We all gotta stay positive. We stay positive, the quicker our little group gets to where we have to go. Remember, we're a little group of magical gang stars. Not everybody's, in their group. Like, we all have our groups, group sevens. You know what I mean? So it's like these are not big groups. They're not supposed to be. And that's why, when the end comes, there's not going to be that many. So, what else? But you'll be there. Why? You earned it. That's why. You survived. You endured. So, is there anything else we need to know? And then I got to get to a new deck, because this is, wow, half hour. I only got 6 cards. Whatever. It's not big deal. Okay, because look, now this strength in reverse. Now you're really choking the life out of this star in reverse. They ain't got no strength now. This is like you're playing a game of mercy here with this person. All right, and they're just giving up. They're screaming. You got both their hands down like this. They're saying mercy, 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 and you're like, but then they still are trying to kick you while they're saying that or something. Like they want mercy, but they still want to win at all costs. Like, this is what I mean. This person don't want to stop. Like, it's like we're sitting here. We're like, we got you. We're like, we could destroy you right now if we want to. Like, please, we're gonna just go away. But this person didn't want to win. They said, "Oh, stop." That still means they'll destroy themselves. They won't take the, they won't do it the smart. They'll keep coming back till you destroy them. And 6 of Wands, and that's why you're gonna be publicly recognized, because you won. This person tried to drain your energy. You were too strong. You took your energy back, and you told this person, you said, beat it. You're not welcome. All right, we're the real deal, not you. All right, so it doesn't matter. Thank you for making this so known. So what else do we need to know? See, it's so visible now, so people are gonna have to see you in this energy. There's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell us it's not real? We'll say, no, it is real. All right, so what you gonna do is what we're gonna tell the guy. All right, and they're gonna say they don't know, because 2 of Pentacles in reverse, because they're completely overwhelmed. They don't know what's going on, so they don't know what they're gonna do here. The 2 of Pentacles reversed indicates that when it comes to taking action, you should let go of your passive attitude. Begin to evaluate the feasibility of your current plan due to your own limitations. See, whatever this plan is not working out. It's not happening. Okay, why is it not working out? Because look, these people are all in conflict, competition, rivalry with each other. 5 of Wands. There's all this winning at all costs. It really costs them. All right, because you still have this 9 of Cups, and you still have this 4 of Wands here. I don't know why they thought that having conflict, competition, rivalry with you was a good idea, but now look at them. 2 of Pentacles reversed. They're overwhelmed. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. So, is there anything else? Or can we get the end here and I'll move to a new deck, please? Okay, is that this is you having this temperance. Like I said, you are not going to roll around in the mud with these people. You're staying balanced. You're under control. This is why you're going to get this 9 of Cups. Because if you were acting all crazy, then you wouldn't be healed. The temperance reverse refers to the soul and is usually associated with communication and coordination. The water of wisdom in a bottle is a dynamic, good detachment and also represents hope and commitment. It's like, like I said before, it's like, what's going to happen is going to happen. Okay, it was already written. So, it's like, it doesn't make a difference. You don't get what you're supposed to. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. All right, you're not going to want what the other one has, like these people are trying to do. We have to get rid of that mentality. It's like everybody wants the best. We see other people say, oh, good, look at so-and-so. Look at, Mike down over there. He's the best. Look at him. He's doing great. You're not going to say, oh, I wish I was doing this. We're not doing that no more, all right? That's what the King of Cups said. They said it's all about the love, all right? Stop focusing on all this, you know, these pentacles and making it like about this, but it's not like this person wanted this to be this way. It's just what they were surrounded by. And this is what the star in reverse tried to make it like the way to be. This is like somebody who tried to encourage this King of Cups to be like, you know, a Don Juan, like, or I think they said like an open relationship here or something. But this is not what this person ever really wanted, but they were willing to try it, I guess, because people were willing to cater to all their indulgent need. It wasn't like this person was looking for this. Okay, they were actually looking for you. You were their wish come true. Until all these people came around and said you were a fucking weirdo, that you don't belong, that you're not the way you really are, and then you had to go through all this and to prove that you're not. But it's like you're like, I'm not, just leave me alone. They won't leave you alone though. That's the thing. It's like you're not even paying attention to them and they're still attacking you. This is what's really interesting. They're still following you. They're still, I'm not saying like they're just watching, okay? And they can't get enough of you. So is there anything else we need to know here? Please and thank you. Okay, is that, look, Ace of Cups in reverse. There was no love here. These people, they put it all about money. This is all this ever was. They said that this is, you know, love is for fools. That, you know, there's no such thing as what you were saying here with this twin flame thing. There's no such soulmate, that they don't believe in this, you know, and they kind of got this person, you know, on their head, that they also gave them the ultimatum: if they come near you, then they're going to lose everything. That was part of the blackmail. That was part of the winning at all cost. But this is backfired. Why? Because you're in this hermit energy. That's why. Because they can't get to you. They're trying to attack you. You can't attack a hermit or a fool energy. They're not bothering you. They don't look. You just like you doing that. It's automatic. You know, it's like the universe takes it very seriously. Those two energies being attacked. So I'm doing one more. What else? What's the end? All right, is that the Six of Pentacles in reverse? All right, so these people are telling me everything I need. This Ace of Cups here, though, reverses, indicates a loss of self-esteem, optimism, faith, and abundance of resources that the universe has to offer. That's why I said the Star in reverse, they know it's over for them. And now with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles reverse indicates too much focus on the idea of getting something back. They're too much focused on whatever they lost, whatever money, like it's gone. All right, and suggesting a degree of destruction or divisive present tense. Like it's like they're not letting this go. When we perfectly told these people to warn them. They wanted to keep this going with this world in reverse. Okay, but remember, this King of Pentacles was here at the beginning. Okay, and now they're here now, and they're saying we're watching. We see what's happening here. We know who the real star is here. So, all right. So why don't we move on in, and we'll elaborate further. I mean, we'll get more confirmation, clarification. Usually I get most of my answers on the second deck. This just kind of shows you what the, you know, what was blocking it, what's happening with it. They're completely weakened now. I mean, the energy is completely in your favor, especially with this Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Temperance energy. That's beautiful. It really is. And it's like, it's in your energy, okay? So that means that it's just because you're not experiencing it right now doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. This is what's in your energy, though. Of course, these people are going to try to play, but you're not going to let them. Why would you? If I could be this way, so can you. All right, so let's get a little more going. Let's get a confirmation. Let's get a clarification, and then we'll go from there. This is a long read, so we'll see. Probably an hour, I guess. So what else do we got? Please and thank you for our Divine Collective here, our Magical Gang Stars. What are we working with? Please and thank you. All right, so you have this Hermit in reverse now. Okay, so this goes pretty much well with the Star in reverse. This is telling me that the Star in reverse now is very withdrawn. Especially being weakened like this, overwhelmed, losing pretty much everything, especially with this loss of self-esteem here, because they're not being seen as the star now. You are. It was your energy. So I guess it makes sense. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be isolated. They wanted you to be withdrawn. They wanted you to be, you know, looking out the window, like, you know, like a crackhead. Like, this is what they thought was going to happen. But it's like, you're just like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, this is what you, like, and this energy had to go back to them. because they created this energy. Why? Because you have this Knight of Swords energy. You're too action-oriented. You're too ambitious. This energy is not going to stick. Whatever they thought. This is a fucking same old tired shit that, you know, the grandmothers used to use. There's nothing new here. And that's why it's over. Worked fucking for the last 60 years. It ain't going to work now. So, what else? Anything else? Let's get more information here. All right, so this makes sense. Is that Eight of Swords in reverse here? That you're no longer stuck. Okay, just like the gangster mission, you're no longer in spiritual jail. You're out. Okay, you did your time and you're out. See, these people, they're stuck now. They want you to stay stuck, but you now not staying stuck is why you got your Nine of Cups. Because if you were stuck, they would be able to take your wish come true for you. And you stayed balanced throughout this. And that's the reason why you're not stuck. Because if you were acting all crazy, then you would have stayed stuck. It's like, you know, you knew you were stuck. You just, instead of, you know, getting all crazy about it, emotional, you said, you know, I'm going to find a way to get myself unstuck. And I'm going to get to this Four of Wands. So that's a good thing. All right, and now look, these people with the Three of Swords are heartbroken. They're heartbroken that you're not stuck, that you're not locked up, that you're not in jail, that you're not in spiritual jail. They're so happy about this. I mean, so unhappy. They're so heartbroken about this. They can't believe it because you're just not responding the way they thought you would. And that's the name of the game, okay? Because you don't want people to. Because if they knew how you were going to, then you wouldn't be in control here, right? It's like, duh. There's a reason why you're, you know, a superior being here. So what else do we need? Anything else? What else? Anything else we need to know? Okay, that we have a confirmation. Your Nine of Cups. I love that. You know, so that is 100% wish come true. Look, I'll tell you what the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is also known as a dream come true, which means that the person's wishes will most likely come true either spiritually or materially. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Two decks, two Nine of Cups. And there's a Four of Wands here and you're not stuck anymore. So, yeah, I like that. I am very happy to see that you have your wish coming true here. That we're gonna, you know, you're not stuck. You're balanced. No wonder you're getting this Four of Wands. No wonder you are the sexy-ass Queen of Wands. I mean, that's who's getting the wish come true. They wanted to use this energy against you. It didn't work. Now it's working for you. Ooh. So what else do we need to know? This wish comes true here. And this, you know, we don't really have anybody here besides this Star in reverse, though. And this Hermit in reverse, that's the same person. So what else? Okay, well, I just said we don't really have anybody, but look, here's the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So this probably is your counterpart. Okay, so this is, you know, now, or this could be the Star in reverse, but this King of Pentacles in reverse most likely is with the Star in reverse. Okay, obsessed with status and wealth. The Star in reverse made it all about that. Okay, made it like they knew people, they had connections, blah, blah, blah. They knew Hollywood people, but just got this King of Pentacles all in their head, thinking they could just do whatever they want now. Okay, that you're not really a wish come true, that they're a wish come true. And had a lot of other people, you know, clarifying this, you know, backing them. The Star in reverse, that they were the real one. But this King of Pentacles, I mean, in reverse, I believe they have to know because we've seen them earlier as the regular King of Pentacles, with the Queen of Pentacles, as the wish come true. So, I mean, they do flip-flop, but this is what's going to, I mean, of course they're going to come out. Their energy's here for yours, so there's got to come out the right way. It's got to be like you. Because there's too much love here. There's just, you're not going to stop the way you are with this love. Nobody's going to stop loving you either. You're a Nine of Cups. Your wish come true. Come on. You're a real catch. So is there anything else we need to know? What's going on with this King of Pentacles in reverse now? Are they the ones that are isolated, withdrawn, perhaps from the Star in reverse? Maybe they're embarrassed of this. Somebody's very weak, though, with the Strength in reverse and Two of Pentacles in reverse, very overwhelmed. Looks like these two, they wanted to win at all cost. Really cost them, didn't it? So what else do we got? All right, look, the Emperor in reverse is here. So we just saw the King of Pentacles. I said, well, who's going to be here? So now the Emperor in reverse is here. All right, so I believe this is two people. Okay, I believe this Emperor in reverse is what's behind, you know, this Star in reverse to drain your energy. I feel like this Emperor in reverse is like the head of the snake. That's 100% accurate. Okay, this King of Pentacles in reverse energy is what they use to, you know, keep the Divine Masculine stuck with indulgent, things that they think are important, like money and fame and sex and what, I don't know, whatever the fuck they think's important. But, everything but you is what this Emperor in reverse tried to make this King of Pentacles in reverse see. But now all this Emperor in reverse did was make this King of Pentacles in reverse see that you're the actual wish come true. You're the star of the show. That they did it for you. You didn't have to prove nothing to nobody. They did it for you. Okay? Because you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. Because you're just hardworking, you're efficient, you're responsible. They said you were none of this. Okay? You just continue to be that way. So that was the first. Okay? They said, well, you're not a Knight of Pentacles energy, but you clearly showed you are. So now you're being seen as a wish come true. So you're no longer stuck. Okay, so this could have worked when you were stuck, when you were locked down. Okay, and the fact that you're balanced here is what's making these characters come off unbalanced. That's where their strength lies for you being unbalanced. You being stuck is where their strength came from. And that's why there's no strength here. They want to hold on too tight. They're trying, that's like the sand now. Everything, they're losing everything. They're trying to hold on to the money. It's gone now. No money left. So how are they going to keep this King of Pentacles in reverse stuck now? If there's no money left, that none of this matters. This person doesn't want to be around this. They never wanted to be around this. But like they said, if they picked you right away, then this energy would have made this energy question themselves all the time. I would have said, you really think you made a right decision there? Think about if you stayed, you might have been, said, then this person would have always doubted you. They would have always been thinking that something else was, that they would have, but now they're like, no, there's nobody's better than you now. That's what they're saying to themselves. So, because look, there's a Knight of Swords energy, because you're too action orientated, you're too ambitious, you're too driven to succeed. That's why you're here. That's why you're not stuck anymore. Because if you were, if you gave up, you could have stayed stuck in many different ways. Financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, but you just said no. This is just, it doesn't matter. Your spirit's too strong. It doesn't matter what you personally, as the vessel, think. Your spirit is too strong, and it's what's going to happen is going to happen. Okay, so this moon magic, whatever these illusions, there's a sturgeon moon coming up, full moon, super moon, sturgeon moon. I guess it was full of all caviar, this particular moon. That's where caviar comes from. These are sturgeons. But, I assume that these people are going to take a shot at you. I mean, a lot of these people, just remember that a lot of these energies have been taking shots at you, have been taking themselves out. So there's still a couple left. There's still some left. But, a lot of these groups have dissembled without you even noticing because they can't destroy you. All right, so what else do we need to know? These illusions, they're not sticking. This King of Pentacles in reverse and they're overwhelmed now. Now, this, they can't handle this. This is too much to handle here. Now they're withdrawn. Isolated. The star in reverse, they're not the star, you are. Now this Emperor in reverse, why did you lie to them? Okay, why did you lie? Because here's the real Empress. They said you weren't that Empress. Here you are. Empress. Here. Wish come true. Not stuck anymore. Action-oriented, ambitious. Driven to succeed. Balanced. Under control. This Emperor in reverse, didn't stand a chance. Okay, maybe whatever games they played earlier worked, but of course this Emperor in reverse is going to try to make you out like you're not, and then push this, like the Star in reverse is like an Empress in reverse energy. This is like a Erica Kirk. This is like a Meghan Markle energy right here. The Star in reverse. They're a fraud. And then this King of Pentacles in reverse, this could be like a Prince Harry energy. Now they're isolated, they're weakened, but they think that they're going to be able to pull this off with this, but they think they have the support of this Emperor in reverse, though, against this Empress, but this Empress is not going to allow it. This Empress said, no, you're not going to, we already know. Okay, so this Empress is playing them right now. All right, so this Empress is going to play them, because now look, Five of Cups, these people are all upset now, they're all in regret, because they know this King of Pentacles in reverse is in regret. They didn't want to do this, now they feel like they're stuck. They didn't want to, I mean, they don't, this is not what they wanted. This is not what they signed up for. They don't even know how they got here like this. But you're sitting, you got your back turned, you don't want to hear it. We told you, this Empress probably told this person before. And they didn't want to listen. They wanted to listen to the Star in reverse. who never cared about what they never, this person never cared about this King of Pentacles in reverse. So what else do we need to know? This Emperor in reverse, this could be like a Prince Andrew type, ex-Prince Andrew energy. He could have been manipulating this. I feel like this wow, that's a fucking download. So I feel like this ex-Prince Andrew was actually behind the scenes manipulating this King of Pentacles in reverse, Prince Harry, okay, and still somehow was in the ear of this Meghan Markle character, and that this is why this Emperor in reverse now is winning at all costs, really cost this person, and this is just another layer here. This is a whole other layer here. And now the Hermit in reverse is probably this Emperor in reverse, isolated, all alone, withdrawn. Nobody wants them around. And now this King of Pentacles in reverse feels like they're going to, move in, but they're going to end up exposing themselves. They're going to end up exposing this Emperor in reverse. This King of Pentacles in reverse is going to give this Emperor in reverse up. And this is going to be the final nail in their coffin. And they're going to have to take the Star in reverse with them. There's no way, no other way. Because there's a Two of Wands here. Because you're planning, you're progressing. Maybe this King of Pentacles reverse, they're planning, progressing, trying to find a way out. Because we saw him as a King of Pentacles earlier. And you've seen you as a Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So this person don't need nobody. They can take care of themselves. But they want to reunite with this Empress. But they got to become something. They got to show us something here. I mean, they show that there's King of Pentacles. But right now, they're a King of Pentacles in reverse. So what else do we need to know about this? I mean, this is, some negative energy here. And we don't really, all this has is these Emperors here is having this wish come true, action-oriented, ambitious, not stuck, balanced, headed towards this 4 of Wands. And this Emperor in reverse, they wanted to stop you from ascending to where you were supposed to. They thought they were going to get this energy from you. And they were just going to continue to siphon it. Okay, they thought they were going to continue to siphon your star energy, okay, and they threw it to this person. It was just a whole fucking little thing, but they came to a dead end. They ran out. The supply ran out. Whatever they took from you ran out. And you got new stuff. And they can't get it now. Star Empress. What else? Is there anything else? I mean, this is Dragon. Okay, is that there's this Page of Cups energy. So intuitive messages are going to keep coming. You're going to keep getting these messages from the Galactic Center. Okay, this is going to lead to creative opportunities. This is really shutting down this Emperor in reverse. Now you're being seen for who you really deserve to be seen as. All to the chagrin of this devil, this Emperor in reverse. They couldn't block you. Now 3 of Pentacles, they couldn't block people from wanting to work with you. How are they not going to? They never seen this energy before, this Empress energy. This is what they thought that they were going to be able to contain this energy. They knew they couldn't control it, but they thought they could contain it. But you were just unable to be contained either. That was their thing. If we could stop them, if only we could contain them. And they did for a little bit, this Emperor in reverse. They had a lot of help though. But now they're all losing. So is there anything else? I'm going to have to end this because I feel like this is, what else is there to say? Okay, because look, there's this 9 of Swords here. This Emperor in reverse, this King of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse. They're anxious and depressed now. They know that this is going to have to come out. Whatever they did here, it has to come out. This winning at all costs has to be seen. I mean, that's part of the, them losing. That's why they have no strength here. That's why nobody wants them around. There was never any love here. Cowards. They think that they deserve stuff. They got in this King of Pentacles ear in reverse to come against this Empress to say that this person doesn't deserve this. They should all share that energy. That they don't, this is what they did. And this King of Pentacles reverse now is in regret for being so 4 of Pentacles, so greedy. Okay, when they knew that they had such a good relationship here, and they threw it away for what? An Emperor in reverse, Star in reverse energy, and now they're all in regret. They're overwhelmed. It's not working out. 9 of Swords are anxious and depressed. This Emperor in reverse is all over for them. So, is there anything else we need to know? I mean, it's just a matter of time, right? I guess that's all we can say. Okay, because there's a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want to work hard. They just wanted to take the star. They thought that they were just going to ride off the name. They thought that they were going to ride off the whatever this was and ride off this energy and this Empress energy. They were presenting themselves like they were this Empress. But it was all designed to help you because you're this Queen of Cups. That's who you were at the beginning. It's your default. It's who you return to. That's who you go to bed as. That's what you wake up as. And anything in between, you operate how you need to. But you are this Empress. Wish come true. You were actually this King of Pentacles in reverses. Wish come true. They've never seen anything better than you. So is there anything else? And this doesn't even have to be what's it called? This could be a friend. This could be, like I said, this could be brothers. This could be sisters. It could be, it could be anything. These energies are just interchangeable. Put them where you want. Somebody here obsessed with status and wealth, okay, that put this over your love. And, your whatever, like they thought that they knew better than you. All right, so is there anything else? Let's call it. All right, yeah, they're just being seen as a magician in reverse. Okay, so this is a one-trick pony here, this Emperor in reverse. This is what they've been doing to keep this energy stuck. Their one trick was to keep the divine masculine, indulgent, obsessed with status and wealth, obsessed with whatever it is, indulgent, whatever, I don't know what else they do. But, in other words, to keep you, Empress, down and out, okay, so that they were able to siphon this energy that you were down to this star in reverse, this Empress in reverse energy, okay, and that goes to, continue. They thought this was going to continue forever. This Seven of Pentacles reverse energy. They didn't have a long-term view. Nothing lasts forever, okay? Because they didn't expect you to be this Queen of Swords. They didn't expect you to get boundaries. They didn't expect that. They just thought they were going to continue to siphon it. You taking this energy back, calling boundaries here, is why this is all coming to this is all coming to a conclusion now. Look how far you came. This was going on for a long time. This ain't like, this is a long time, I know. It's all going to go the way it's supposed to, though. You just keep being an Empress. That's all you have to do. So, is there anything else? I think I'm going to call it here. This is it. What's the end here, please? What's going to be the end? Okay, look. Five of Swords. Okay, confirmation. Five of Swords, these characters. So, remember, winning at all costs really cost these people, okay? Because they did not stand a chance now. Now, it's over for them. What can you do? What are they going to say? There's nothing left to say, okay, because the Hierophant's here. You're the one who's institutionally supported. You're the one who is socially approved. You're the one who has the spiritual knowledge. You're the one that God is all about, you know what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing these people are going to say. There's nothing they're going to do that's going to make anybody think any less of you anymore. So there you go. You're the best. I love you, and I will see you later, okay? Bye.